Have you ever lost yourself completely in an activity? Maybe you were painting, writing a song, fixing a car, or even just having a deep conversation with a friend. Hours seemed to melt away. The world outside faded. There was just you, utterly focused, energized, and completely absorbed in that moment. You felt a sense of effortless action, a joy in the doing, a feeling that you were exactly where you were meant to be. That, my friends, is a glimpse of flow. It's that magical state where we feel our best and perform our best, where challenges and skills are perfectly balanced, where we lose self-consciousness, and where we tap into a wellspring of creativity and joy. In this video, we're going to explore the fascinating world of flow. We'll uncover what it is, why it matters, and how you can invite more of it into your life. Because flow isn't just some fleeting feeling. It's a key to unlocking your potential, to living a life that feels truly alive, a life of effortless action and deep fulfillment. Are you ready to discover the secret to effortless living? Let's begin. What is flow? So, what exactly is flow? It's more than just being in the zone or having a good day. It's a specific state of consciousness, a peak experience that was first described by psychologist Mihai Csikszentmihalyi. He called it flow because many people describe this feeling as being carried along effortlessly, like a leaf on a current. Imagine a river. When the water is choppy and turbulent, full of rocks and obstacles, it's difficult to navigate. You have to struggle and fight against the current. But when the water flows smoothly, you can glide along with ease, propelled by the natural momentum. That's what flow feels like. Now, let's break down the key ingredients of this optimal experience. First, there's complete absorption. When you're in flow, you're completely focused on the task at hand. Your mind is free from distractions, worries, and self-doubt. You're so immersed in the activity that everything else fades away. The painter loses themselves in the strokes of their brush, the colors blending on the canvas, the world outside the studio ceasing to exist. Next, there's a distorted sense of time. Hours can pass like minutes, or minutes can stretch out to feel like hours. You lose track of time because you're so engaged in the present moment. Remember that time you were so engrossed in a project that you forgot to eat lunch? That's the power of flow at work. Flow also involves a merging of action and awareness. Your actions become automatic and effortless, almost as if you're operating on autopilot. But it's not mindless repetition. You're fully present and aware of every movement, every decision, every sensation. Think of a skilled musician improvising a solo. Their fingers fly across the instrument, guided by instinct and years of practice, yet they're fully aware of every note, every nuance. Another hallmark of flow is a sense of control. Even though you're challenged, you feel confident in your ability to meet the challenge. You're not overwhelmed or anxious. You're in the driver's seat, navigating the rapids with skill and precision. Like that surfer, riding a wave that could crash down at any moment, yet feeling completely in command. And finally, perhaps most importantly, flow is characterized by intrinsic enjoyment. You're not doing the activity for any external reward or recognition. The activity itself is its own reward. You're driven by a deep sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. It's the pure joy of a child building sandcastles, lost in their own world of imagination. Flow can be found in any activity, from the mundane to the extraordinary. It's the athlete pushing their limits in competition, the artist bringing their vision to life, the musician lost in the melody, the surgeon performing a complex operation with focused precision. It's the writer crafting words, the programmer building code, the chef creating culinary magic. It's even present in everyday tasks like gardening, cooking, or having a meaningful conversation. The possibilities are endless. But the common thread is this: a complete immersion in the present moment, a feeling of effortless action, and a deep sense of satisfaction. The benefits of flow. Now, you might be thinking, okay, flow sounds great, but what's the big deal? Is it really that important? The answer is a resounding yes. Flow isn't just a fleeting feeling of pleasure. It's a powerful force that can transform your life. Firstly, flow is a direct pathway to increased well-being. Think about it. When you're fully immersed in something you love, your worries and anxieties tend to fade away. You're not dwelling on the past or fretting about the future. You're fully present, engaged, and alive in the moment. This state of deep focus and immersion has been shown to reduce stress, boost mood, and increase feelings of happiness and satisfaction. It's like hitting the pause button on the constant chatter in your mind and finding a sanctuary of peace within. Secondly, flow is a catalyst for improved performance. When you're in flow, you're able to access your full potential. Your skills and abilities seem to effortlessly align with the demands of the task at hand. This leads to greater productivity, creativity, and innovation. Athletes achieve peak performance, artists create masterpieces, and entrepreneurs find groundbreaking solutions. It's like your mind and body become a finely tuned instrument capable of achieving extraordinary things. Imagine a basketball player effortlessly sinking three-pointers, writer weaving words into a captivating story, or a programmer seamlessly coding a complex application. They're not forcing it, they're flowing with it. They're in the zone, performing at their absolute best. But the benefits of flow extend beyond happiness and performance. Flow is also a powerful engine for personal growth. When you're consistently pushing your limits and engaging in activities that challenge you, you're constantly learning and evolving. You're developing new skills, expanding your knowledge, and discovering hidden talents. It's like you're constantly stretching and expanding your comfort zone, becoming a more capable and well-rounded individual. Think of it like learning to play a musical instrument. At first, it's challenging and frustrating, but as you practice and improve, you start to experience moments of flow, where your fingers move effortlessly across the keys and beautiful music emerges. With each flow experience, you're not only becoming a better musician, but you're also developing discipline, perseverance, and a deeper understanding of yourself. Flow is a journey of self-discovery, where you constantly challenge yourself, learn new things, and unlock your hidden potential. It's a process of continuous growth and evolution, leading you towards a more fulfilling and meaningful life. How to find flow? By now, you're probably eager to experience more flow in your own life. The good news is, flow isn't some mystical ability reserved for a select few. It's a skill that can be cultivated, a state of mind that can be accessed with intention and practice. So, how do we unlock the door to this extraordinary experience? The first step is to identify your passions. What activities make you lose track of time? What are you naturally curious about? What do you enjoy doing, even when it's challenging? Flow is most easily accessed when we're engaged in activities that genuinely interest us, activities that align with our values and spark our curiosity. It's about finding those pursuits that make you feel truly alive, those things that you would do even if no one was watching or paying you. Maybe it's playing a sport, creating art, solving puzzles, learning a new language, or connecting with others. Whatever it is, pay attention to those activities that ignite your inner fire. Those are the gateways to flow. Next, set realistic goals. Flow thrives on challenge, but it's important to find the sweet spot between boredom and anxiety. If a task is too easy, you'll quickly become disengaged. If it's too difficult, you'll feel overwhelmed and discouraged. The key is to set goals that are just slightly beyond your current abilities, stretching you just enough to keep you engaged and motivated. Think of it like climbing a mountain. You wouldn't attempt to summit Mount Everest on your first climb. You'd start with smaller hills, gradually increasing the difficulty as you gain experience and confidence. The same principle applies to finding flow. Start with manageable challenges and gradually increase the complexity as you progress. Creating a conducive environment is also crucial. Minimize distractions. Turn off your phone, close unnecessary tabs on your computer, and find a quiet space where you can focus without interruptions. It's about creating a sanctuary for your mind, a space where you can fully immerse yourself in the task at hand. Consider the environment where you feel most focused and productive. Is it a quiet library, a bustling coffee shop, or a peaceful nature setting? Pay attention to the factors that contribute to your sense of focus and try to replicate those conditions. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the ability to be fully present in the moment, without judgment. It's about paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without getting carried away by them. This heightened awareness can help you recognize when you're entering a flow state and make adjustments to maintain it. Imagine a musician tuning their instrument before a performance. They listen carefully to each note, making subtle adjustments until the instrument is perfectly in tune. Mindfulness is like tuning your mind, allowing you to be more present, focused, and receptive to the flow experience. Finally, embrace challenges. Flow is often found at the edge of our comfort zone, where we're stretching our abilities and pushing our limits. Don't be afraid to take on new challenges, even if they seem daunting at first. It's in those moments of stretching and striving that we often discover new depths of our potential. Think of a child learning to ride a bike. They wobble, they fall, they get back up. With each attempt, they're pushing their limits, learning from their mistakes, and gradually mastering a new skill. Embracing challenges is essential for growth, and it's a key ingredient for finding flow. Obstacles to flow. The path to flow isn't always smooth. There are obstacles along the way, internal and external forces that can disrupt our focus and prevent us from reaching that state of effortless action. Understanding these obstacles is the first step to overcoming them. One of the biggest hurdles in our modern world is distractions. We live in a constant state of information overload, bombarded by notifications, emails, social media updates, and the endless demands of our busy lives. These distractions fragment our attention, pulling us away from the present moment and making it difficult to fully engage in any one activity. It's like trying to read a book while juggling chainsaws. Your mind is constantly being pulled in different directions, making it impossible to focus on the story. Our devices, while incredibly useful, can be major culprits. The constant pings and vibrations, the allure of checking just one more notification, can easily derail our focus and disrupt our flow. Learning to manage these technological distractions is essential for creating the space and mental clarity needed for flow. Another obstacle is perfectionism. While striving for excellence is admirable, perfectionism can be paralyzing. The fear of making mistakes, the constant need to get everything just right, can create immense pressure and anxiety, stifling creativity and preventing us from taking the risks necessary for flow. It's like trying to paint a masterpiece on your first try. The pressure can be so overwhelming that you never even pick up the brush. Perfectionism sets an impossibly high standard, making it difficult to enjoy the process and appreciate the journey. It's about learning to let go of the need for absolute perfection and embracing the imperfections along the way. Fear of failure can also block our flow. When we're afraid to make mistakes, we tend to play it safe, sticking to familiar territory and avoiding new challenges. But flow requires us to step outside our comfort zone, to experiment, to take risks. It's about embracing the possibility of failure as a learning opportunity, a stepping stone on the path to mastery. Imagine a tightrope walker refusing to take the first step for fear of falling. They would never experience the exhilaration of walking the wire, the feeling of accomplishment that comes with overcoming a challenge. Fear of failure keeps us stuck, preventing us from experiencing the full spectrum of human experience, including the joy of flow. Finally, negative self-talk can be a major impediment to flow. That inner critic that tells you you're not good enough, not smart enough, not talented enough, those negative thoughts can erode your confidence and motivation, making it difficult to fully engage in any activity. It's like having a constant stream of negativity whispering in your ear, undermining your every effort. Learning to silence that inner critic and cultivate a more positive and supportive inner dialogue is crucial for creating the mental space needed for flow. It's about recognizing that you are capable, you are worthy, and you have the power to achieve your goals. Overcoming obstacles to flow. Now that we've identified the obstacles to flow, let's explore how to overcome them. The good news is that we have the power to shape our environment and our mindset, creating the conditions that allow flow to flourish. First, let's tackle those pesky distractions. Start by taking control of your technology. Turn off notifications, silence your phone, or even put it in another room. Close unnecessary tabs on your computer and use website blockers if needed. Designate specific times for checking email and social media, rather than allowing them to interrupt your flow throughout the day. Create a distraction-free workspace. This might mean decluttering your desk, finding a quiet corner in your home, or even investing in noise-canceling headphones. The goal is to create an environment that supports your focus and minimizes interruptions. But managing distractions isn't just about external factors. It's also about cultivating internal focus. Mindfulness practices, like meditation and deep breathing, can help you train your attention and resist the urge to get sidetracked. It's about learning to gently guide your mind back to the present moment whenever it wanders. Next, let's address perfectionism. This is about shifting your mindset from one of criticism and judgment to one of acceptance and self-compassion. Recognize that mistakes are inevitable, especially when you're learning something new. Instead of seeing them as failures, view them as opportunities for growth and learning. Embrace the good enough principle. Not every task needs to be perfect. Sometimes, it's enough to simply complete the task to the best of your ability at that moment. This doesn't mean settling for mediocrity, but it does mean releasing the pressure to achieve an unattainable standard. Remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. Focus on the process, enjoy the act of creation, and allow yourself to experiment and make mistakes along the way. Now, let's talk about embracing challenges. Stepping outside your comfort zone can be intimidating, but it's essential for growth and flow. Start by setting small, achievable challenges that push you just slightly beyond your current abilities. As you gain confidence, gradually increase the difficulty. Remember that fear is a natural part of the process. Acknowledge your fears, but don't let them hold you back. Focus on the potential rewards of overcoming the challenge, the sense of accomplishment, and the opportunity to learn and grow. Finally, let's cultivate positive self-talk. Become aware of your inner dialogue. When you notice negative thoughts creeping in, gently challenge them. Replace self-criticism with self-compassion. Remind yourself of your past successes, your strengths, and your potential. Practice affirmations, positive statements that reinforce your belief in yourself. Surround yourself with supportive people who encourage and uplift you. Over time, you can retrain your mind to focus on the positive and silence that inner critic. Overcoming these obstacles is an ongoing process, a journey of self-discovery and growth. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and remember that flow is a skill that can be cultivated with practice and intention. The power of flow in everyday life. Flow isn't just for artists, athletes, or musicians. It's a state of being that can enhance every aspect of our lives, from our work to our relationships, our creative pursuits, and our personal growth. Let's start with work. Many people view work as a chore, something to be endured rather than enjoyed. But work can be a source of flow, too, if we approach it with the right mindset. Break down large tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. This creates a sense of progress and accomplishment, keeping you motivated and engaged. Set realistic goals that challenge you without overwhelming you. Find ways to make your work more meaningful by connecting it to your values and passions. Perhaps you can find flow in the meticulous details of a spreadsheet, the strategic planning of a marketing campaign, or the collaborative effort of a team project. Even seemingly mundane tasks can become opportunities for flow if you approach them with focus and intention. Flow can also deepen our relationships. When we're fully present with our loved ones, free from distractions and internal chatter, we create the space for genuine connection and intimacy. Put away your phone, turn off the TV, and truly listen to what the other person is saying. Engage in activities that you both enjoy, whether it's cooking together, playing a game, or simply taking a walk in nature. Flow in relationships is about being fully present in the moment, appreciating the unique qualities of the other person, and creating shared experiences that strengthen your bond. It's about finding those moments of effortless connection where you lose yourself in the joy of being together. For those who crave creative expression, flow is an essential ingredient. Whether you're a painter, writer, musician, or dancer, flow allows you to tap into your imagination and bring your ideas to life. Create a dedicated space for your creative pursuits, free from distractions and judgment. Allow yourself to experiment, play, and explore without worrying about the outcome. Flow in creativity is about letting go of self-consciousness and allowing your inner artist to emerge. It's about trusting your intuition, embracing the unknown, and allowing yourself to be surprised by what you create. Finally, flow can be a powerful catalyst for personal growth. Embrace new challenges, learn new skills, and step outside your comfort zone. Whether you're taking a class, reading a book, or traveling to a new place, seek out experiences that stretch your mind and expand your horizons. Flow in personal growth is about continuous learning and self-discovery. It's about embracing the journey of becoming the best version of yourself, one flow experience at a time. By applying the principles of flow to all aspects of our lives, we can create a life that is more fulfilling, meaningful, and joyful. We can unlock our potential, deepen our relationships, and experience the world with a renewed sense of wonder and appreciation. So, there you have it. The secret to effortless living isn't about avoiding challenges or seeking constant pleasure. It's about finding those moments of flow where we're fully immersed in the present, energized by the challenge, and driven by a sense of purpose and joy. Now it's your turn. What activities make you lose track of time? What are you passionate about? Where can you find more flow in your life? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content on personal growth, mindfulness, and living a more fulfilling life. Share this video with your friends and family who might also be seeking the secret to effortless living.